we're a public company, and we're in the process of finishing a quarter. And so for all of the engineering students that are not familiar with being a public company, you ought to take some courses on business to know what you're allowed to say and not allowed to say as future CEOs of our industry. The answer is that business is fine, and I look forward to telling you more about it in a few weeks as we report. Ultimately, I think that in our particular case, business is well because we have new products that we're selling to the marketplace. We have markets that we're going into for the first time, so we're gaining market share. And the consumers that enjoy our products 24 years, 24 or 12 months out of the year. And so whether it's this quarter or next, my sense is that we're doing quite fine. In terms of engineers around the world, it is true that India and China, particularly those two countries, generate and produce some of the finest students in the world. Culturally, those two countries take education extremely, extremely seriously. I would say that China even more so. That the way that the kids are brought up, the way that the society, the things that the society values, education is right up on top. It is the reason why they do almost everything. When I was growing up, and my education was the reason for almost every change that my mom and dad ever went through. Every country we went to was somehow related to my education someday. And so imagine that replicated billions of times. And so I think the production of extraordinary engineers in China is something that this country has to really be aware of. I happen to be a bit more enthusiastic about our long-term viability because I do believe that this is not an industry that is particularly scalable, meaning that having 1,000 engineers is not necessarily the most important thing to have. Having the right engineers, having the right culture, being close to the events, unfortunately. Being near Silicon Valley, being close to a spirit of innovation, I think is rather important. That's not to say that there aren't some parts of our engineering work that can't be outsourced to the international arena. In our particular case, in the case of NVIDIA, we just haven't learned how to do it yet. I don't know how to start a design center in China yet because I don't have the relationships of knowing who to put, the leadership to put in that design center such that we can build a design center or build a corporate headquarters there that we believe has a culture, a set of value systems that's consistent with those here at NVIDIA. Okay, so those are really the limiting things for me.